In November, it is customary to hold a chaji, such as Robiraki, the opening of the winter hearth, or kuchikiri, opening the new season's tea jars. This time, I hosted a formal chaji, inviting tea friends who travel from afar. I named this gathering Ho-rai Chaji, inspired by the Analects phrase, when friends come from afar. The theme reflects the idea of companions walking the way of tea together, learning from one another through sincere practice. The chaji began at noon. I aimed to finish in 4 hours, but in reality, it took 4 hours and 20 minutes. The main guest was someone highly experienced in chaji, so they helped maintain a good rhythm without unnecessary pauses. Yet as a host, I still feel my inexperience very clearly. After the guests enter the tea room, we exchange greetings. All the host and the guests meet in the Roji garden. We traditionally offer only a silent bow there and refrain from speaking. In a winter hearth chaji, the first formal greetings is followed by the initial charcoal arrangement, shozumi. The charcoal must be placed so that the water will boil at just the right moment for thick tea. Since guests observe closely from nearby, the placement must be both functional and beautifully executed. Next comes kaiseki. Although some people have helpers, I prepare the entire meal by myself. Even with a written timetable, things can slip, exposing my inexperience. Ideally, each dish should be served with a precise timing, but some tasks cannot be done simultaneously. This time, I was late with the grilled fish. I cooked the rice using both an electric cooker and a clay pot, but I forgot to time the clay pot. And as a result, the rice remained slightly undercooked. During the host meal sharing, as usual, I had almost no time to eat. The time disappears into cleaning the sink and preparing a light soup and hassan. These days, many guests arrive by car, so I offer both sake and non-alcoholic options. However, I questioned whether the host truly needs to prepare alcohol at all. If the guest group specifically consists of drinkers, then serving sake is appropriate. Otherwise, it may not be necessary. When I act as a host, I do not drink. Alcohol slows both movement and clear thinking, and the chaji would no longer finish on time. If alcohol is omitted, hassan can also be omitted. From next time, I plan to eliminate sake, a light soup, hassan from the sequence. Another item I intentionally omitted this time was the tobacco tray, which is traditionally brought out during thinti. When hosting alone, I cannot manage the timing to light the tobacco charcoal properly, and if a guest actually smoked, it would not be pleasant. If it is only for display, perhaps it no longer needs to appear. I asked my tea master, and even he said that nowadays no one actually smokes from the tobacco tray. Some people say they want to try it, but I always tell them better not, he said. It may eventually disappear from tea gatherings altogether. For foreign guests, I may show it as a cultural artifact rather than a functional utensil. After serving the dessert sweet, omogashi, the guests take a short break in the waiting bench outside the tea room. This is called nakadachi. During this interval, I remove the hanging scroll and arrange flowers for the later seat. I then prepare for both thick tea and thin tea. When ready, I ring the bell. I use the small bell from my family Buddhist altar as a substitute, but my 5-stroke pattern, large, small, medium, medium, large, still lacks crispness. Next comes koicha, the main event of the chaji. Since the water was boiling perfectly, I omitted the replenishing charcoal and proceeding directly to Tsuzuki Usucha. A chaji is the culmination of everyday practice. Our daily lessons exist so that we may eventually take the role of host or guest in a true chaji. Yet surprisingly, few instructors today actually conduct chaji themselves. One guest had studied Omotesenke for 7 years in Tokyo, yet this was her very first chaji. I believe that an instructor who never conducts chaji is failing their responsibility. As long as my health allows, I intended to continue hosting them. As the saying goes, one must host 1,000 chaji. Experiencing chaji firsthand is the most essential training. Once you experience it, your sense of purpose in daily lesson changes completely. My goal is to reach those 1,000 chaji. For visitors from overseas, I also offer an informal chaji experience using catered bento instead of homemade kaiseki. This plan is available on Viator, Activity Japan, and Jalan.net. I look forward to welcoming you. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for more insights into the world of Japanese tea culture.